The address, 42 Broadway in New York, has gained prominence this U.S. election season as the headquarters for the Board of Elections. Officials are optimistic about early voting in New York, reporting approximately 140,000 votes cast on the first day, which sets a new record. This positive trend in New York City is attributed to several factors, including significant improvements in polling infrastructure.
In 2020, we had less than 100 early voting locations. Last year we had 106, this year we have 155. So we've added 50% to the early voting locations, and we've also added to the hours, and we made them more what I would call regular. We were feeling our way through the early voting process, and we were attempting to schedule the early voting hours based on when we thought it would be good for people to be available, and also comply with state law. So what we did now was we made it standard 8 to 8 Monday to Friday and 8 to 5 Saturday and Sunday.
Across the U.S., tens of millions of voters have participated in early voting, with data from the University of Florida's Election Lab tracker showing that over 75 million Americans have already cast their ballots. Voters nationwide are taking advantage of early voting options, including mail-in ballots and in-person polling, to avoid potential issues like bad weather, long lines, and scheduling conflicts on Election Day. An early voting station at John Jay College in Manhattan is experiencing high traffic as voters arrive to cast their ballots ahead of the main election day on November 5th. Many voters appreciate this flexibility, recognizing the importance of making their voices heard during this critical time for the country.
I did vote today, yes.
Why did you prefer the early vote?
I just wanted to avoid the lines, really, and get it done as soon as possible.
So is this helpful, the early voting system?
Absolutely, absolutely. It was really easy. I was in and out in like less than 10 minutes.
Notably, extended hours have been introduced, with polls open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Coordinators at polling stations have reported a positive response to early voting, emphasizing their commitment to assisting all voters.
People have a lot of anticipation and excitement about voting, especially this year. People have a lot of excitement about, the presidential election. They want to get their vote in. They want the results as soon as possible. Of course, they have to wait till Election Day, but they're very excited about coming in and having every day available to them between the hours of 8 and 8 at night to vote.
This increase in early voting reflects a significant shift in American voting behavior, suggesting that the trend toward more flexible voting options is likely to continue in future elections.